I love kimchi. I love kimchi. Come on. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. Welcome everybody.
Welcome
To Angela the Comic Live. I'm your host, Angela the Comic, and this is our engineer extraordinaire.
I am Mike Lowe of Mike Lowe Productions. Go follow my shit. Good page.
Let's talk about a few things. Before we talk about what we're watching.
What are we watching?
So, first of all, I said before we start talking about what we're watching, right?
I'll tell you what I'm watching.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I went to the North Face outlet. I want you to explain something to me.
North. We say North down here in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, North. All right.
North Face.
I went to the outlet, and there was a coat that I was looking at for you, and I was like, oh, okay. But then there were signs everywhere that said 50% off. Take an additional 50% off. That's what the sign said. Take an additional 50% off. Just for simplicity's sake, let's say the item I was looking at was $100. So then I asked one of the associates, because it said retail price $100. Right? I said, excuse me, can you tell me what the price of this is? And she said, oh, so first of all, she was like, well, you just times 0.05 off of that. And I was like, you mean take 50% off? And she's like, oh, yeah, that works too.
Nice.
Oh, my, she literally explained to me the actual mathematics of how to take a discount off. She's like, you take the original price, then you times that by 0.05.
Well, she's young. So.
And then minus, I'm like, what? You mean take 50% off? If it's $100, it's $50, you mean?
Cut it in half.
Yeah, okay. So that's cool. It's all good. Oh, my God. Retail workers are going through it right now with the holidays. But that's not my question. My question is, right? It's a take an additional 50% off. It's an outlet store.
Right.
If it's $100, it says retail price $100. How is it $50? So then I asked her, I was like, okay, but it says retail price $100. What is the outlet price of this that I should take the 50% off? And she's like, oh, no, it doesn't work like that. You just take the 50% off.
Just because it's an outlet doesn't mean it's an outlet price. Adoy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an outlet store. I shouldn't assume it's outlet prices.
No. The whole point is that the price is different. There isn't a whole outlet price. It's an outlet discount.
Don't tell me that it's an
outlet discount.
Additional 50%, because then it's not.
Yeah, but...
Is it?
It is.
It isn't. It's not additional to what? Additional to the retail price that they would have sold it at the store?
I don't know.
You explain this to me? And no make sense.
You think they're going to make all new tags that says outlet price?
No, I would think if it says $100 retail price, they would have a sticker on it, those orange stickers that say like $90. Take an additional 50% off of the $90. It's a $45 product.
Doesn't work like that.
You know what? Suckers. Yeah, I still bought it, though. I still bought the coat.
Yeah. It's a nice coat.
It's a nice coat. I got it
like
for 50% off.
I got one, too. It's a very nice coat. Jeebus. It's very poofy.
It's like, I'm going to sell you this pen, Mike. Right?
I don't need a pen. I got a phone.
You can...
Oh, I'm buying it. Cool. Oh, yeah. What is it?
You could take an additional 50% off of this pen.
Okay.
Ask me what the price is.
What's the price?
It's $100, but you could take an additional 50%.
Okay.
So for you, it's $50.
Nice.
You wouldn't question where's the additional coming from? Where's the original discount?
Not really. I'm not like you.
Next.
Well, oh, yeah, 50%. Cool. I don't care what word's in front of it. 50%, right? It's off.
What are we watching?
You didn't give me the paperwork, but I know I watched 8-Bit Christmas.
Yes, on HBO Max. Really good. It's starring Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil.
The kids are awesome too. The kid
Doogie
actors.
Doogie Howser. MD. That's how I know him.
I will never forget the scene of Neil Patrick Harris playing Doogie Howser, and he's so exhausted from a full day of work, and he falls asleep on the toilet just mid.
I don't remember that.
You
don't quite recall.
I'm just saying.
Sounds cool though.
I'm just saying. It was the episode where he wanted to be emancipated from his parents.
Yeah, I don't know what that
And
was.
then at the end of the day, he's just exhausted, passed out on the toilet, and his dad finds him there like that and takes his book or whatever and puts it to the side.
I don't recall.
Next. So 8-Bit is a Christmas movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. And it centers around a certain Nintendo console.
It's Nintendo, actually. So yeah. You
Well, was it Super Nintendo or just regular Nintendo?
It's the first. Which I almost bought one off a friend that sells them. Apparently.
Oh, recently? Not at that time.
No. At that time, I had one.
Oh, of course you did.
It was pretty cool. Thanks, Mom. But like a friend of mine sells that and a bunch of old consoles. And I might cop it just for the hell of it.
I think you're all right. I think you're all set for life.
I wasn't asking you.
Oh,
I was telling you what I might buy.
You guys,
so you could know.
We were watching and we stopped. We have to watch the rest of it. Matrix.
Nice.
Matrix, the new Matrix movie that came out. We're watching it. We stopped. So we're going to continue watching it after the episode. We're not going to spoil anything. All I got to say is it's a trip.
I'll tell you the first scene.
No, don't. This is why people don't like to watch our show. They always say Mike spoils everything.
That can't be the reason. They just don't like me. That's fine. No, it's a movie, and we'll stop there.
It's good. I like it so far because it's such a mind trip. I like it. All right.
Are we not doing it justice by seeing it in the movies? Not seeing it in the movies.
I'm not sure. I enjoy watching movies at home, though.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same.
Oh, I don't know. I like it. I like it.
I
like... You're telling the dog now.
The dog's trying to play with the cables.
Aw, Shanae, don't play with the cables. All right, so you guys will have an update on that next week, in next week's episode.
I'm going live as I watch it later.
And
watch it with me.
No, you're not. And then, for those of you who are not caught up on the Insecure series, we are actually going to be discussing it. So if you don't want to watch, you don't want to know any spoilers,
watch this later.
Yeah, watch this later. You can sign off now. The thousands that are watching right now.
The 3 of you, go on and get out of here.
Oh, too funny. So we are going to invite.
Hold on. That's it?
Insecure. We're going to discuss Insecure. This episode is the Insecure episode.
I will say this. I want to see Spider-Man, so don't discuss Spider-Man. Don't ruin it for me.
Oh, they all die.
Shut the F up, okay? Shut the That's me cursing at you.
That's hilarious. Okay, you guys, so you were fairly warned. If you have not caught up with Insecure, we're going to bring on our good friend, Charisse, to discuss Insecure with us. We are very passionate. We have started this journey together, and they're in their final season. Literally, next week's episode is the last episode of the entire series. Hold on a second. The problem with red lipstick. You'll get it on your teeth. All right. You guys, you ready? You ready to talk Insecure? Let's do it. Let's bring Charisse in. I love Gucci. Our entertainment liaison. I love Gucci. I love Charisse. I love Gucci.
Yeah, let's put that down. There you go.
Woo! Tornadoes happening over where you at, or?
Oh no!
You got caught in the wind. What happened?
Who, me?
Draw in the wind.
All right, now it looks good.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Looks good.
me.
I love it.
Up around. It's whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. It's very, you know,
What does that mean?
I, I,
this.
I was
It's
hoping you
very.
would for me.
I don't have glasses, but is it red now? It's red hair?
It, it
Oh, you
is.
went full Squid Game.
Yeah.
You're,
Yes,
you're
because I
coming back
as
for
well.
revenge.
The ladies' man. We got the ladies' man here. Who knows how to talk to? Oh, you want full Squid Game?
What? I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Were you matching?
Charisse,
Yeah.
what? This is your second time on the show, and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Super, super excited. And I would like to knight you
I'm being knighted.
the
Whoa.
entertainment liaison
Oh
to
wow,
the show.
that's special.
Dame Charisse Mullen. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone, just to give you some context, when Insecure first started, because it's in its 5th and final season, when it first started, Charisse and I would discuss the episode from the Sunday every week. We would talk about it. And now it's back.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one more episode left. We're both caught up. Here's the thing. Yeah. You've always been Team Nathan, and I've always been Team Lawrence. Has that changed?
I still am.
You text me, you were like, this is some bullshit. Like, oh my God.
I was really pissed at Lawrence, actually.
Why? I know why, but tell me. I have a feeling I know why. You didn't tell me. We kept it for the show, you guys.
Necessary. That whole scene was very unnecessary and did not have to happen.
But
hold on. We're talking about the last scene when
That could have been a conversation somewhere.
Ah. But then he would have had to call her up. You mean the time and place was wrong, or
the time and place was wrong? I'm not really upset with what he said per se, although it is a little too late. But he made this huge scene at a party for no reason.
Didn't they in that episode? I forget who directed it, but in that episode, didn't they do that a few times where they just pop out of nowhere? At that scene, Nathan's like, "What's going on here?" And then another scene, Dro, what is it, Molly and
Torian, yeah, Torian.
Like, she was like, "You explained it clearly."
That was so funny.
That sex scene in the pantry. I have not eaten any junk food in a while because I'm scared to go in there and Mike just slips up from behind me.
You can get these snacks.
Oh goodness, that whole scene was it was messy.
It was messy.
The food part.
You know, but can I tell you that like the sexiest part about that whole scene was when am I saying his name right? Torian.
Uh-huh.
Torian was like concerned about her snap mood change. You know, like that snap expression she had. He's like, "What's wrong? What's going on?" That's what got me. I was like, "Hold up."
They were in the closet. Yeah.
Yes, and I was like, "This dude cares." Like I was like, "Whoa!" He picked up on that. That's what's sexy.
Yeah,
that's what got me.
It's good.
Huh? What?
So they've been building that between them, which I think is good. Meaning the showrunners have been building that up with them.
I loved it when they hugged in the office, and the other two ladies were like, "They're fucking right."
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Me and Mike said that. Okay, so here's the thing, though. There's a lot of history between Issa and Lawrence, right? I mean, she cheated on him.
She did.
He didn't cheat on her. Then he had, quote unquote, the upper hand, and then she had the upper hand, and then they moved on. I mean, it's complicated. He has a baby now.
Yeah, and I feel like he should just keep on moving.
No, they're meant to be together.
Yeah. Really? How come he didn't tell her he was back in town?
You telling me? Because I guess
he didn't tell her he was back in town.
Because he cared about her so much, he didn't want to disrupt her life with his mess.
BS, are we?
Huh? What?
We're back to the BS, are we? It's
Okay,
like,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing. You telling me Issa's supposed to be with Nathan? There's no chemistry there like that.
I feel like Nathan is a right now guy, not a forever guy, which
Thank
is
you.
fine. Which
I
is
don't
fine.
agree.
Lawrence is a forever guy.
I don't agree
They're
with any of that.
soulmates.
Mike, what do you chime in? What you got to
He's
say?
on your team.
Nathan is the right guy. Lawrence, there's a lot of bad history there. The whole beginning where he's broke and she's supporting him and all that.
But they've grown.
That doesn't matter.
He will
apart. Yes. They have grown apart.
I can't take this much wit. I can't.
Yes, they have grown apart separately, and they are both doing well on their own.
I think his friend, when his friend, obviously, but when his friend told him you don't fight for anything, I think obviously that triggered something, but wow. Like
it did, but that's like
it's too late.
So you need some third party, however many years later this is. Like it's not even recent. Like, you know how many time jumps we've done? Now all of a sudden you decided, oh, I love her. Like, he's saying, I love you is what he said. He's not like, let's try and see if we can do this again. It's like, no, it's too much. It's too much.
He said, I'm not happy when I'm not with you. And he asked her, are you happy?
Aww. Aww.
This is why I love Charisse.
Basically.
Oh, you guys. There's so many.
Not worth it.
It's difficult.
This is what happens.
What happened?
This is what happens when you make a baby with another woman.
It's such bad timing.
It was.
Because, you know, like, what was it? I forget which season. Was it the first one or second one where they did a flash, you know, like a imaginary scenario where they got married? He proposed to her. They got married. They had a kid. That completed everything for me. And I was like, oh, they're meant to be together. And then every season, I was like, are they going to get back together? Are they going to get back together? Because they're soulmates. You can't deny that. I get it, because, like, let's say it's your girlfriend and her man cheated on her and stuff. You'd be like, don't you ever take him back. But then. Huh?
I would not say that.
So then why aren't you giving Lawrence a chance? Give Lawrence a chance.
No, Lawrence had a chance.
When such bad timing. Huh?
And then kind of to Chad, the crazy person, his friend, kind of to his point, the time to fight for that was back then when it first was all happening. You can be like, yeah, I got this Condola thing going on, but, you know, we could still try to make this work. And she was like, nah, I don't think so. He said, no, seriously. We could still try to make this work because, you know what? I love you and I'm unhappy when I'm not with you. That's the time to say that.
But here's the thing, Charisse.
Yeah, he waited too long.
No. I feel like he had to let her go because he had a lot of baggage, and it wasn't, in his mind, it's not fair to put that baggage on her. So she was like, I was thinking about it. And he's like, yeah, I understand.
He still has the baggage. So what changed? Like using your theory, baggage still exists, and
did I tell
for the rest of his life?
Here's the thing, Mike. Did I tell you Charisse has a degree in psychology? This is why I like talking to her.
Nice.
I like talking to her. Here's the thing.
What's Angela's problem?
Okay. She did tell me one time you'd be very interesting to study, Angela, and I was like, what? I think I'm all right.
Not in a good way.
He said I agree. Okay. So here's the thing. Like, okay, what changed? He moved back. He is. I don't know. They're meant to be together. Why did he get her knocked up?
Not about Issa. It was too hard working with Condola from far away. That's why he's back. It had nothing to do with Issa. He wasn't even thinking about her.
Here's the thing. What?
I don't even think he started thinking about her until he saw her in the hospital. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's that girl I used to date.
You think?
He didn't even talk to her. He didn't even say, oh, like, hey, I'll be right back. But he didn't. How much are you unhappy? Not that. He didn't go talk to her.
You don't think he thought about her until the hospital? Like, oh yeah, that chick. Oh girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh girl.
Yeah. I think he was, as people do, I think he was moving on as she was moving on.
So do we all which is fine.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So do we all agree Nathan is not the guy?
I mean,
he's the right guy.
See, you say Mr. Right now, you say Mr. Right, I say no, Mr. Lawrence.
well, here's the thing. Issa and Nathan have communication issues that they both have problems with. Like, it's not like I'm not blaming either one of them. They both need to work on it. I feel like if they would start talking to each other, like when things are bothering them or things are coming up, that relationship would be better. Right now, it's they don't share like they should.
I will say one thing we could all agree on. Nathan's hot as shit. Like that boy.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He got the eyes. What'd you say, Charisse?
I follow him on Instagram. I do. I do.
You know who I thought was hot? Molly's ex-boyfriend, the Asian dude.
Yo, yeah.
I was like, that boy.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. I did though. I did. I did.
You know who I think is hot? Kelly.
Yes, girl.
Kelly Thick.
So Kelly's the
She's crazy, but I like her. She's
the funniest one.
She's
definitely the comic relief. Never gave her a relationship though.
Is Tiffany Amanda Seals?
Yes.
Tiffany?
Yes.
I almost died when that silence happened after the fight, and they cut to Tiffany, and she's like, "You." Her pose to the whole like I'm in shock. Yeah. It was like so Tiffany. It was so like at my party. Like what is
right?
The fuckery of all the. This is so low class. Like she did this shit, and I lost it. I lost it when.
Well, what did you think about Nathan's reaction to all of that? And then let's talk about Issa's reaction too.
I love how he was like, it was all hyped up, and then Issa's like, calm down. He's like, I'm calm. And that stopped everything. I don't get it. So who was yelling? But hey, I know in real life, Lawrence and Nathan seem like they're friends because when they were pushing each other, split second, I saw Lawrence crack a little smile. Like he might have lost character a little bit there. And I was like, boy, you better
I know.
do
be on the JOB. And then I liking him right now.
I'm sorry, what? What'd you say?
Tell him to be on his JOB. He's supposed to not be liking Nathan right now.
And then here's the other thing. They did a side camera shot, and Lawrence is much taller than Nathan.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh, they couldn't give him like a box to stand on or something?
They
like
definitely did.
You think so?
No, that's a real thing. You know, they have boxes off camera.
Yeah, it's a real thing for actors. He brought the Houston accent when he was like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "Wait, what? Where'd he come from?" They did that so much in the episode. I thought it was such comic relief when Torian popped out of nowhere, when Nathan popped out of nowhere, and oh my, Dro got weird looking. What's going on?
Got more hair.
Is that what it is? Like it's throwing something off on his.
A little bit more close cropped and
better. That's what it is.
Yeah, now it's a little,
Oh my gosh.
Hey, people weren't getting haircuts.
And then of course Molly and Torian do an edible at a baby shot.
That was a bit much. But I've never done. I don't know if those reactions were accurate. I have no idea.
Mike, do you have any friends that might know?
It wasn't accurate. I mean, sure, you want a snack, but you're not going to be eating 17 cheese balls.
Yeah, I thought only when you smoke, you get hungry.
It was more than it needed to be because they only did one.
Yeah, it wasn't like they ate a whole bag of shit. It was just like, oh yeah, I had one. Oh my gosh, I smell macaroni and cheese.
Cheese balls.
I think it was just more for the comic relief.
I love Kelly. That is our mutual favorite character besides Issa. She cracks me up.
So here's the funny part when she was like, "Oh yeah, I would die for you. I would kill for you. I would kill you." I'm like, "Wait, now she's killing her husband." Damn. Like I don't. Did you read that in her eyes? I don't think that's where she was going with that. I don't think she wanted you to kill her husband. But
She's one of the writers.
no, she is. She also
Yeah,
directed.
yeah. Natasha. I don't want to say her last name wrong.
I don't. Is it?
Natasha. Honey, look up her name. Kelly's real name, please.
Natasha Kelly.
No, it's not Natasha. It's Natasha. Starts with an R. Last name starts with an R. Oh my God. Such comic relief throughout the whole thing. Okay, so Issa Rae, the real, real Issa, she gave
Natasha Rothwell.
Rothwell. I was gonna say Rothschild, and I was like, that's probably not her last name. Yeah, Natasha, she's hilarious.
I like how you also didn't say it again. Natasha, she's hilarious. It's Rothwell.
Rothwell.
There you go. You got
Natasha Rothwell.
There you go. Don't ever say it again.
Yeah, we're gonna have a company meeting after this. Okay.
I'm off the clock.
Okay, so what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
She gave comic relief through. Issa Rae in an interview before actually said, "What did she say? Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry, I'll throw you off."
So, no, it's okay. Oh, she said the only difference between her YouTube series, Awkward Girl, right? Awkward Black Girl, and Insecure is money. That's the only difference.
Nice.
And I've watched her YouTube series, and I was like,
I didn't. I did listen to her book though.
Yeah? How was it?
I really liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was one of the first audio books that I listened to that was autobiographical. I did hers. I did Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah's is really good too.
Trevor Noah's whole life is just a trip.
This book's really good.
Trip. All right, so that's what Issa said. It's the difference between her HBO series and her YouTube series is money. That's all. But my gosh, this series is so good. Like, I feel like I've grown with all of them, and it's so relatable. You can't hate. I don't know. In my heart, Lawrence and Issa. Look, if at the end of all of this, they wake up from a dream from episode 1, and she never cheated on him or nothing, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, I'm gonna be so upset.
They're not gonna do that.
We went through
that because that's crazy.
It's like Issa wakes up in the bathroom of the studio of the dude she almost cheats on with, and she's like, she knocked out because she hit her head or something, and she's like, I gotta get out of here. And she goes and she talks to Lawrence. They end up getting married, having a kid.
That's not happening.
Oh, can it though? Because they're meant to be.
But it won't.
Hoping it does.
Here's what I compare it to. Hear me out. Here's what I compare it to. Two people who find each other later in life after they have kids and all of that, and then they end up getting married and stuff, or end up sharing a life together. What do you think about those people? They're meant to be. That's Issa and Lawrence.
Okay, so they can circle back in their 40s. They can circle back in their 40s.
You giving him a what is it, probationary period?
Come back 20 years from now and see if you still feel the same way.
Oh no, 20 years they have to have a kid together and stuff. So what? Here's the thing though. What changed with Condola, right? Condola and Lawrence, what changed? Because it wasn't just the distance. She was very protective of the baby, and now the next episode, all of a sudden, he's bringing the baby back. And I'm like, it changed just because he was nearby? I don't get that part.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and I also feel like they did another time jump. Because remember at the end of that one episode, after they were kind of fighting about everything, he gave her a call and was like, we got to work this out. This is not working right now. And then they had a conversation. So I think part of that was them trying to make that work better, and which meant he needed to be closer.
I'm going to fix this. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to fix this.
Are you?
Condola takes a DNA test. Finds out the baby ain't Lawrence's. Issa and Lawrence get back together. Done.
She has no incentive to do that. Why would she do that?
Basically.
All right, I'm gonna fix this. This is what happens.
Oh no.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream. Lawrence and Issa never even met. Never even met. This is like all the way in the beginning, and it starts all over again.
Nathan? Yeah, that could happen.
Why do you want everything to start over? It's finished.
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this.
I feel like the series is done.
What are the guys?
The series is done.
What was that guy's name? Derek? Daryl? I don't know. Something with a D. The guy she cheated on?
Can you look up who she cheated on? Was it Derek?
Sorry, Mike.
This is why we have Mike, though. Engineer extraordinaire, etc.
Actually, he was very attractive as well.
He was.
And actually, she liked him before Lawrence, so I was okay with that. Actually, that whole thing.
Yes, and I thought they were gonna end up together, and then that just faded out.
It was Daniel, the producer.
Daniel.
Guy.
Daniel.
I thought that was gonna work out, but then she ends up with Nathan. I'm like, what? Hold on a second. Then Lawrence comes back.
Well, kind of to your point about being meant to be together. Remember Nathan?
Yes.
Nathan was gone, then Nathan was back, and now they're together.
Okay, I don't like where that went.
It's very Lawrence-like, isn't it?
No.
I'm
gonna fix this.
Then he wasn't there, and now he's there.
I'm gonna fix this.
Please don't.
Issa has a baby with Nathan, and then she ends up with Lawrence.
How is that better?
Because now they're even. They both got a baby with someone else. Checkmate.
It's work. I'm not going to have a baby with this man over here so that we can be the same. That's crazy.
Wait 9 months. Now we're even. No, but don't you think? Here's why I think Lawrence and Issa deserve each other, are meant to be together.
Okay.
Better late than never, because they are both so quirky. The way that's something she doesn't have with Nathan. That playfulness and quirkiness. She doesn't have that with Nathan at all. Nathan's way too serious.
No, because she says crazy shit all the time, and he's like, "What?
Who? Lawrence?
No, Nathan. Like when she was talking about squirrels, and they were talking about the pet whatever in the.
Right. So Nathan's like, "What?" But then Lawrence plays along. Match, soulmate.
No,
I don't think that's it.
Now I'm on a mission to convince you that Lawrence and Issa belong together.
Good luck.
Not gonna happen.
Isn't it so crazy though? He is in a completely different place than when we first met him. He was broke.
Yeah.
Jobless, and now he's
unmotivated. The whole thing.
His sweater, of course, they got him wearing what is it, Fendi or something? He's wearing that luxury brand. Was it Gucci? I think it might be Gucci actually.
I don't know.
Gucci sweater saying "I want you back." I'm like, wow, this is not the look. But here's the thing: sometimes, don't you think maybe people need to go through the struggles to find a better version of themselves?
Yes, and his better version is not with Issa.
Okay,
I agree.
Thank you for being on the show.
Begrudging him his life, that the struggles he's gone through. That's fine.
But what's so funny is that he ended up not really okay. So he got his foot in the door with his plan, right? His great company plan, but that's not how he ended up. He ended up being like a consultant or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
because I was wondering how was he back? Like, you left to go get this big job, and then now you're back. So
because he got options now. He's one of the big men.
Not really. He was just starting.
What do you think's gonna happen in the last episode? They're gonna end up together, but
I don't know that. But I feel like she's gonna make a decision about Crenshaw and whatever. What's the name of the company?
Nothing But Water.
Oh, MBW. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But water. That's crazy.
You know what it is, right? Like, that swimsuit apparel company, Everything But Water?
No.
That's what it reminds me of. EBW, Everything But Water. Okay. Nothing But Water. I thought it was hilarious. The water company
clearly went over my head because I'm not into swimsuit companies.
Oh, it's a high end. I never even I saw them in malls and I'm like, what's that?
I don't even know how to swim.
Yeah,
I just
buy them looking it up.
I don't stuff. So the swimsuit. so I don't really know.
Yeah, Target. Target has good.
So what? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So do you think?
Wait, you're frozen. Hold on.
Do you think
you're frozen? You're frozen. Start again.
You're frozen. I'm not frozen. You're frozen. No, okay. Which way do you think Issa's gonna go? Crenshaw and MBW, a hybrid. What do you think she's gonna do?
Oh, the business decision? Well, he sent the proposal to her. She's gonna accept it and be balling.
Has not yet.
Oh, she hasn't accepted it yet, but she's gonna. Is what I think.
You think?
Is this a test? I'm about to fail it.
That's also the decision she has to make. Although I feel like the Lawrence Nathan thing was not on her mind really, but yeah, she's supposed to be choosing which way she's gonna go, which is what that whole dream sequence was about.
You know what drives me crazy though? I'm like,
basically, she's gonna leave LA by herself
and go to San Francisco with Lawrence. Is what I'm saying.
Lawrence is not in San Francisco.
He's gonna go back.
She's gonna leave everybody behind
by herself.
Yep.
I think that would be awesome for her to do. Just do you focus on your new business and all that stuff, and just do that.
What's gonna happen?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna fix this.
Please don't.
No. I've noticed there's a difference in like American entertainment than Korean entertainment. And like Korean movies, they will disappoint you with the ending. It is not a happy ending. Like now they've kind of changed it. Back in the day, Korean movies would come out like that's real life. There were Korean dramas that made people do petitions like, please don't let the main character die. And of course, the main character dies. So there isn't a happy end. Like there were so many instances like that. American entertainment is so feel good because in the end, the hero always wins. The lovers find each other, and Lawrence and Issa's gonna end up together. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it. And the second I'm done watching it, I text you. And I'm like, see, I told you.
I will say this: I don't usually watch it on Sundays, though. I'm usually a day late.
I will wait till Monday to text you
on Monday.
Yeah, I don't watch it on Sunday. I watch it. Okay.
I'm gonna call you. And it's gonna be like the number you have dialed is no longer in service, and Issa and Lawrence should not be together. Huh?
I can set up my voicemail to do that.
Oh my gosh! So it's inevitable they're gonna end up together, but. Huh?
So I have people that call me now that get that message.
Here's the thing. Nathan did hint to going back to Houston.
He did.
So is she going with him or is she going to be with Lawrence?
If he leaves, he's going by himself.
Yeah.
She is not going.
Yep.
So that's what's going to happen. He's going to leave and she's going to end up with him.
So he'll leave. Lawrence will go back to Canola.
Oh, no.
And Issa will continue her decision about her company or job, whatever she's going to do, and do that.
Are Lawrence and Condola...
Do you feel like it's going to be a cliffhanger? Like the ending is not satisfying?
Yes.
No.
I agree.
Yes.
Nathan's
I feel like...
going to leave in some way.
Yeah, because okay, spoiler alert, but I've also followed Issa on Instagram.
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, so there was something, what was I reading, where she implies that they're leaving it open to like there could be a continuation of the story. So who knows?
The movie that comes out later finishes it.
Could be. Like that Sex and the City stuff they did.
The movies after?
So Nathan leaves, Lawrence and Issa somehow lock eyes, and that's the ending. We don't know what happens. They meet each other at a Panda Express.
Well, Charisse, you cut out when we talk, so we got to be. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying that would be unfortunate. Mike's story. I would not like that.
Thank you.
Not saying it won't happen, but I will not like that.
I told you.
It's kind of like The Sopranos, you know.
I told you.
Oh. Well, watch it.
I
bad.
watched some of it, but I didn't watch all of it.
Me too, but I've seen enough. This happens.
Charisse, I told you I bought season 1 on Blu-ray, and then they didn't make it anymore on like Blu-ray or DVD. Season 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Sopranos?
Well, 5 is still going. No. Insecure.
Oh, Insecure. Okay.
Because I loved it so much. It was the first of all, the music. Even Mike was like, yo, their music's dope. Music selection is dope.
But I never said that.
Because I used the word dope, that's why.
One thing I did miss was Mirror Chick. Because I really liked her in the first season. And then like they're bringing her back like a little bit in this season, but a lot of seasons she was kind of missing. And I like her. She's funny.
Who?
Mirror Chick, when she talks to herself in the mirror.
Yes. Your bars are trash, but you know, we bussin'. Your bank account bussin'. Oh, I loved it. Mirror Chick. That's what you call her? I love it.
Because she was like, oh.
Mirror Isa.
What'd you say, Charisse?
She was like, oh, you're leaving? Remember when she was like, oh, like, what'd she say? Oh, there's voices. You're hearing voices talking about you and Lauren. She's like, yeah, the voices are you.
Oh, my God.
You are the voices.
Anything,
like, it was funny.
Anything you didn't like so far since you've watched from day one of the series? Anything that you were like, oh, I hated that, or I don't. Nothing. I loved everything about it. The comedy, the drama, you know what I hated, actually.
Are you
No, I'm not answering for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll shut up now.
Because you asked me a question and then you said, oh. It's like, wait a minute.
Ma'am, my question was, is there anything you hated about?
And my answer was yes. And then you were like, no. And I was like, no, yes.
What? Well, what did you...
Yeah, the one thing I really didn't like was the thing with Molly and Issa last season, when Molly was mad about Issa talking to old boy about hooking up. I can't remember anybody's names anymore, but for the block party show, like that. Yes. That was crazy to me. I didn't like that. I didn't like Molly. I was just like, I don't understand what the problem is, actually. Like that whole thing was crazy. So I just didn't like that whole vibe around that. And I don't know if that would have gone down like that in real life. I don't know.
Well, you know, anybody screams weapon, and you know that that day and age is just what
that.
What
them
part?
saying friction between Issa and Molly.
So that's what I was gonna say. I hated that part when they weren't friends.
Yeah.
Like that really hurt my heart. I was like, no, four of them together. Like I was like, and that part where Molly's in the restaurant and Issa just turns around and leaves. Oh,
right. Man. Like that was real because she's like, ugh, I'm not gonna deal with this today.
But then she didn't know that Molly saw her coming. Oh my God, heartbreaking. That was the only thing that I was like, oh, that was heartbreaking throughout the whole series. But again, grew with everyone. Do you like Molly's new haircut with the short? I like it.
I like it. It looks good.
I like it a lot because she has a really pretty face too. So it's like her and Torian, perfect for each other.
I think so. And it's about time because, you know, she was struggling with her relationships. So it's good that she actually has a good one this time. I think it's good for her.
So nice. Adorable. And you could tell his face is softer when he talks to her. Just the vibe is different with Torian because he, like you said, when I first met you, I hated you, and now but he's so soft. Not that he was rough, but he was very professional with her in the beginning.
Pause.
Yeah.
And now he's so. Oh my! That's why, like in the pantry, in the closet, like them together, like him talking to her, that was pre-foreplay for me. I was like, oh, they gonna fuck. Like I was like, yeah. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I think I did get up and go in the kitchen during that part. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what? Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks.
This is shut her mic off. Oh my God.
Like, oh, fine.
What? How do you like? Is Issa gonna do another series? Because I need 10 seasons of this. I can't do 5.
stuff. Like I think she's just moved on and she's doing other things. Because doesn't she have a Netflix deal?
Yeah, she has so many other things going on, and she
Yeah.
said in interviews she wants to produce other people's stuff, and
Yeah.
I feel like the show's done. Kind of done.
Yeah.
More.
It's done.
More.
We don't need any more.
How do you like it? How do you like it?
How many times are we going to get back together? Come on now. Show's finished.
Huh?
So who sings that song?
I forget, but I know I saw a thing about how you want to look that up. More. Who sings that? The person who wrote that song, she was like really high when she wrote it, and she wrote that song in like 5 minutes, she said. And she's like, I just want more. I want more. And so then that's how she came up with the song, and then Burger King picked it up. So I was like, I get it.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, it was during that whole thing. She was involved in like porn and stuff, I think.
I mean, that's not...
allegedly. So no. It was porn with her boyfriend at the time.
Andrea True.
Yeah. So I saw the whole thing. And now she does she's a rehab counselor and stuff, therapist or something. Yeah, she turned the whole life around.
It says it was written by Greg Diamond. So your facts are wrong.
Okay, maybe she came up with the
that one's not right.
I need more of Insecure. How do we get more of Insecure?
One more episode.
One more episode. One.
Nice. Curb Your Enthusiasm's on Sundays, by the way.
Do you watch that?
I have watched it. He's crazy too.
I got like Curb Your Enthusiasm fatigue. Not in a bad way. It was just like, how does everything go wrong? This guy can't sneeze without
he's so over
something.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like the geniusness of that show. It just makes me like, what? Oh my God. But back to Insecure.
That's what makes it funny. It's much like a butterfly effect.
It's like everything is a callback joke. And I'm like, I got to pay attention to how he rubbed his nose because it's going to come back. Like, and then a car accident happens because he rubs his nose. It's like, what? What happened?
I like it.
Are you going to watch The Matrix? We had to stop in the middle of it.
I started watching it and it crashed. And I was like, what? And I couldn't reconnect. So I was going to try and do it again today. But then now my TV's like, that link doesn't exist anymore. So I'm like, what the hell happened to the HBO Max link? So I have to figure out what's going on with my TV. But I do have it on my phone. But who the hell wants to watch it on their phone? So I'm trying to get it back on the TV. Because, Samsung, the smart TVs have, they already have those apps on there. You just get through it that way. But for some reason, the HBO Max app is no longer there. I don't know what happened.
Insecure. I'm going to fix it.
Oh, no.
That's because now I can't watch it. If that's because it's on HBO Max.
It'll come back.
I'm going to fix Insecure.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Lawrence gets with Nathan. Issa gets with Condola. And the baby, raise the baby on a vegan compound, the four of them in love with and a baby, and start a whole look. Lawrence and Issa are meant to be together, and I cannot wait till both of you guys have pie in your face.
Not gonna happen.
Not how Black folks roll. Sorry.
What do you mean? Educate us. What do you mean?
She had to drop facts for you. Look.
Look, white devil, listen.
It's like, that's not, no.
Not going to happen.
No.
You guys are killing my dreams. You know that, right? Like, you are killing my dreams.
No. Killed your dreams? Lawrence killed your dreams.
Yep.
At one point, didn't you think he was going to be written off the show completely? Like in season 3 or something?
It was fine. Like when he went away, it was like, I was like, okay, bye, Lawrence.
And we've been having this argument ever since then. Like since this whole show started. I was like, no, Charisse, Team Lawrence. And you're like, nah, fuck Lawrence.
The show was about her. So once he left, there was no need for him to come back in the picture.
Isn't it always about love?
Isn't what always about love?
Life.
This TV show.
No, it is not.
What a different. Okay, so the only person that didn't kind of change was Kelly. Her
Kelly.
character stayed stable.
A bit more spiritual. Remember in that bar when she was talking to that girl? That was a little weird.
I can't. That was hilarious. Like, we are having a moment. I'm like,
yeah.
Actually, I've been there before though. Like, people open up to me, I think because I'm like a steel trap, you know, so they'll tell me things. They don't care where we are, in the middle of a club, like all these people dancing at a bar, at a birthday celebration at a bar. I'm like, what is going on? But I'm like, yeah, tell me what you need to tell me. But dang, like, what is going that reminded me of like those times. I was like, I'm just trying to drink. Like, what's going on? Just trying to blow out these candles, and what the heck is going on? Okay, so Kelly is the only one that stayed financially stable, non-relationship stable, crazy stable. Well, she tried to sober up or something. What is she doing right now? Spiritual, I get it.
And not to be drinking.
That whole she died and came back. I almost.
Yeah, even though she did. That was interesting. Oh, so the scuttlebutt is that Molly and Kelly are going to start their own business or whatever, like with this whole will thing that they've got going on. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, financial literacy.
Yeah, I've seen that on the interwebs.
Huh? Wait, what? There's going to be a spinoff?
No, meaning people are talking about their predictions. That's one of
the that they're going to start a business together. Yeah.
The show is over. Stop spinning it off. It's finished. One last episode.
About what's going to happen in the next episode.
I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it.
So this is Netflix? No. So she'll be free to do Insecure.
Here's where, when she was doing all of those like imaginary scenarios with Nathan, where she's moved on to, every time she's asking, and this is how you know it's not.
That was about which way did she choose? Did she choose Crenshaw or MPW? That's what that was about. That wasn't about Nathan.
Oh, but here, so let me finish then. Okay. She started every scenario with, why did we move up the hills? And then like Nathan would tell her, and then she's like, why did we? Whereas if you're with the person you love, you can be anywhere and build. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like, and then that's why at the end, like, Lawrence came out of nowhere. No? It was just
I think what she was doing was comparing the two stories. And in the one story, they moved to that big old place, whatever. So then when she did the other storyline, she was like, wait, we're not in the big old place? Why did we move? And then he's like, oh, we're on our grind or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because it was a different path.
You know what I loved that cracked me up?
What?
I got a flight to catch, but I'm going to leave you with this. Ooh, child.
Things are
going to get easier. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? She did one of those. Like, it was so funny. The geniusness of the show.
Don't know that one.
No, when she was like doing one of those dream scenarios and before she got on a private flight. Were you awake?
Don't recall.
Okay.
I was in the bathroom or something.
Weird. I don't know why she did that. That was weird.
It was kind of like, it was her way of being like, oh, I would be this famous that it would be like a corny send off. You know? Like, yeah. I got it. It was, God, the gift that is Issa Rae. Oh my gosh, this whole series from beginning to end, it was my like Game of Thrones, like my drama Game of Thrones, where when they had the delays, I was pissed. Even when I was watching Game of Thrones, I was like, there's another delay. Like, but you can't even be that mad because you're like, oh, I wasn't that mad. Come back, please. Like,
yeah, it for sure. It's a really good series, and there's not really like another series out like it.
And what hasn't been? Yeah. What other series has been like that? Where it's so real.
Yeah.
So funny. So.
And I like that it's about like life per se, and it's not, we're not pigeonholed because everybody likes Power, but Power is about Black people and drugs. It's like, okay, there's another one of those. So
action.
I don't watch that. Right. So I like this one because it's more like a slice of life type show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I'll miss it for sure.
It was so great, and I loved how it showed an all-black cast. It showed different diversity of black people in different roles, because like it's kind of like not even funny how I saw that one. It was on Mad TV, and then the one of the black actors, like it's a skit where the black actor comes up and it's like, "Yes, hello, I'm here for the role." And she's like, "Yeah, you can. You know what I'm talking about, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, here's the script."
But I
And
do
then
know.
she's like, "Here's the script," and he sits down with other black men, and they're all like, "Bitch, you better have my money, bitch!" Like, it's like, what the
Exactly, and it gets
and
tired.
it's exactly. So I loved it. I loved how they showed like like Tiffany is, Ivy League. They're all like, like everyone's like, I just loved it.
Yeah, it's a good representation of a cross section of.
Yes, I loved it.
Did you like the show, Angela?
And so real, so like young, because it's what real like millennials are like dealing with, like all of that. Kids. Oh, why are they moving to Colorado again? The fuck? Like what?
Why? I thought it was his job. Was it
It
not his job?
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was because of his job, but they're
Well,
why was
that's
that the storyline?
That's how shows end.
One person moves away to another state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That created a party, the going away party, and they.
Yeah, and then there's a fight at the party, and that's how it goes.
Yep.
I can't. How is there gonna be another show like this? How?
I know. Now we got to go back to the Tyler Perry shows, which it's not even close. They bother me.
I am the type of person. Huh?
I haven't gotten into one yet.
Don't worry about it. Like don't. Like I just skip it. Just skip it.
Just keep it moving.
Super serious.
Skip it.
Have you seen the White House that they built here in Atlanta, where they film one of his shows?
No.
The White House, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Blow it up like they do in Independence Day.
They what?
They don't blow it up. Oh. Then I'm not interested. Where are the explosions?
Oh man. I want to go like tour his studios though. Is that possible? I don't think so. Right?
I'm sure they have a tour of some site.
Like I said, I would think you would be able to tour.
I had a friend who said that she wants to tour it, and I was like, I'll look into it.
Go. Both want to tour it. Go together.
I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy out a billboard.
Okay.
Say, Mr. Perry, sir, with all due respect, may I tour your studios? And I will have Lawrence and Issa with me because they're gonna end up together. Look, we're ending the show with Lawrence and Issa getting together. It has to be that happy ending. But regardless of the ending, the amount that they've gone through, everything we've lived through with these characters.
Yeah.
What a ride. What a ride. Like, how do you truly forgive someone that's cheated on you? How do you both grow? And now they're essentially two different people. They're really two different people. She's grown. He's grown. Huh?
They are different people. That's why I feel like they should just go, like, keep on the path that they're on separately.
You know where it really got me? When he picked her up from the airport in his BMW. And like he got her suitcase and like put it in before they broke up. And I was like, wow, this is not the same couple we saw in episode 1 where she's coming home and she's like, whatever, like both just completely they had to go through the hardships to end up happily together.
To end up happily in their lives alone, separate from each other? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
They've both grown. The show has showed them both growing and going on their paths, which is awesome. I don't necessarily need to see them together to still be happy for both of them separately.
So this might be just the last episode you watch then.
I agree.
No, that'll be the last episode I watch. Sunday's episode will be the last episode I watch.
Even though you know what's gonna happen.
I don't though.
Oh, see, Ever the psychology major. You cannot predict life.
They may write it to where they're together. I don't know. That could happen. I'm not gonna say you're 100% wrong. I just, be odd.
I'm not gonna say you're 100% wrong. I'm just gonna say I 100% don't like it.
I don't.
Charisse, thank you so much for being on the show. It was such a pleasure to talk about Insecure with you, huh?
So thank you for having me on again.
Oh man, it's you have to keep coming back, and we got to talk about entertainment and stuff because I love your side, and Mike's here sometimes.
If I get through Matrix, maybe we can talk about that. We'll see.
Yes.
Oh, and
we're about to watch it.
Going to see Spider-Man this weekend.
I want to go. Angela doesn't want to see it for some reason.
I never said that.
She has no respect for Spider-Man.
I never said that. That's his superhero.
No respect for Spider-Man.
And Donovan.
I said, hey.
So there you go.
Say what?
It's Donovan's superhero as well.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Why are you messing up my relationship with Marvel?
I told you, hey, let's go watch it. You're like, I'm
gonna get a Marvel deal in one of in the future,
what?
and then they're gonna see like this and be like, oh, you don't like Spider-Man? Your husband told me you don't like Spider-Man. It's not gonna work out.
That's fine. Maybe I'll get a deal.
Be okay.
I think so.
This guy.
I think so. As long as so many villains they can have.
Thank you. Thank you, Charisse.
Being blocked, but yeah.
Bye. She's saying bye, Mike.
I was trying
Charisse, thank you so much for being on the show. This is so fun. I love talking to you. Ah!
Guys, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Well, we're gonna talk before the new year about how Lawrence and Issa ended up together. Love you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. Come on. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi.
There you go.
You guys, we have Christmas lights.
Kind of.
Man, that was so great. You see why I love talking to her so much? Like, she has such a great point of view, such a different point of view. I just love listening to her.
Like you didn't like her point of view. You kept going against it.
I have my point of view too. I love Charisse. One more episode left, you guys, of Insecure, and
I can't wait till it finishes.
Don't. Why would you say that? Why?
The show's done.
Why?
The show is done.
I'm excited to see even more stuff that comes out from Issa Rae's closet, bag, brain. What a gift. You just quit? You took your headphones off? You done with the show?
It's hot in here, so I'm taking my headphones off. I don't have to hear you through the headphones. I can hear you right here.
Why? Because I'm loud? You calling me loud? Hey.
This is hot. We got a lot of lights going on.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Thanks. Merry Christmas to you.
You're the best gift ever.
Oh, that's adorable.
Don't forget the reason for the season, which is not technically the season because supposedly, historically, he was born in spring. But...
Wow. Got real serious.
Anyways, you guys, happy holidays, and we will see you next week, you guys. Thank you for joining us. And
I thought we weren't doing next week.
This year has been the show must go on, bro. Every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. This year is ending, and we've had such a great... we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
And we'll see you next week. Bye. This has been Angela the Comic Live. I was your host, Angela the Comic.
I am Mike Love, Mike Love Productions. Go follow my shit. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye. Happy holidays.